welcome to some gentle stretches for preparation for Yoga Nidra. Now, if you're about to do a Yoga Nidra session, it is important that you add in some breathing or gentle stretches beforehand to help you transition from your work day to your Yoga Nidra session. Therefore, I've compiled a few gentle stretches that you can do, take you about 5-10 minutes maximum, just to get your body woken up and ready and getting energized, so Yoga Nidra can put you into a wonderful state of relaxation. Now we're just going to do a few, and then after I've finished, I want you to tune in to what your body needs. The most important thing we can learn is to listen to the communication our body is always transferring to us. Our body is every minute of the day communicating something. So if we can tune in and learn to listen to it, we can really open up the opportunities to build our physical and mental well-being. So let's start with some gentle stretches. I want you to just come on down. All the stretches are going to be on the floor today, so come down and join me. And bring yourself into a nice, relaxed position on the floor. Take this moment to really show up on the mat and tell yourself that you are here. You've arrived and you are getting ready to practice Yoga Nidra. Roll your shoulders up, back and down, and really relax into the movements. Breathe in as you roll up and out as you roll back and down, syncing your breath to the movements. We often carry so much achy tension in our shoulders. It's so beneficial to move your shoulders around several times throughout the day. And then roll them back the other way. So rolling forwards, breathing in on the roll up, breathing out as they come down. Next, we're going to go to a little bit of nice neck hygiene. So imagine you're tracing a bowl round with your nose and just make gentle movements in a circle. Lead with your little nose. You move your neck around and then back around the other way. To the center. Next, we're going to do a little bit of stretch. This is my favorite. So relax your right arm down, and then with your left, you're going to bring it up as if you're pushing against a wall. And it's just sliding up the wall next to you. And you should feel the stretch in your thumb and your index finger. And if you add a little bit of stretch to your neck and bring your right ear down to your right shoulder, you should feel a lovely yummy stretch moving all the way up. Hold it there. If you need a little more, bring your right arm round and gently rest it on your head. Not pulling at all, just gently letting the weight of your hand rest on your head, giving you some more stretch. Take a few breaths. And on your next breath out, release the hand, bring your left hand down, and then we're going to do it on the other side. So up, your arm goes, your right arm against the imaginary wall. Tilt your head gently so your left ear is on your left shoulder, as close as is comfortable for you. And on your next breath in, take your hand and gently rest it on your head. No stretching, no pulling, just resting gently. You take a couple of cycles of breath. On your next breath, lower your hand, release, and shake it off. Let those shoulders roll and shake off all that typing. Next, we're going to move gently onto our knees. So come and meet me in tabletop position. So I want you to really get your groundings here. Strong fingers into the floor. You've got your knees hip distance apart and your ankles in line with your knees. You don't want your back to cave in too much at this point. Nice strong back with your navel tucked up to your spine. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. And then on your next in-breath, move to cat, where your bum goes nicely up into the air and your face to the sky. Lovely curve in your spine. And on your next breath, roll it out into a lovely curved cow. On your next breath in, back to cat. And on your next breath out, back to cow. And take as many as you need here, sinking your breath, stretching out your spine. And when you're ready, we're going to do a little bit of rocking. So take your right leg and stretch it out so your toes are curled in towards you. Your left leg stays bent. Your arms stay grounded, keeping you strong in the shoulders. And we're literally just going to rock back and forth. Stretching out the day. We sit so long at our computers, moving through the stretch, warming up and getting energy running through our body. Keep your navel nicely tucked to your spine, protecting your back as you move through it. And then on your next breath out, bring yourself to a stop. Breathe in and bring your legs back to tabletop. Then we're going to take it on the other side. Again, nice strong posture as we rock back and forth. Stretching out the day, getting the energy flowing. And on your next breath, bring back to center. Now we're going to go into a nice downward dog, everyone's favorite. So make sure, again, your fingers are grounded into the floor, crawl them in and curl your toes under. And we're going to bring it up. Now at this stage, you may not need to be able to bring your heels to the ground. That's absolutely fine. Leave them up. The important part is that you're straight. Your back is flat. And if you need to have your heels up, then that's absolutely fine. If you want to pedal it out, you can do. You might find if you're tall, you need a longer space between your feet and your hands. And on your next breath, and down. And stretch out into extended child's pose. A couple of nice breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to make our way to our bums and make our way onto our backs for 2 more moves to get us ready for Yoga Nidra. So when you come and join me on the ground, get yourself comfortable. Feel what your body needs. Maybe a little wiggle. Just have a little play around and see what your body is saying to you right now. We are then going to have a little bit of fun. Lift our feet up, our hands up, and we're going to wiggle. Just like a happy baby or a confused woodlice. Just wiggle it around, get the energy flowing. Let your hands stretch out after your downward dogs. Just wiggle it out. Shake off the day. And then flop down. Flop to the floor. And breathe. Our last move of the day, now you're nice and warmed up, it's going to be a plough position. Now, if you've got any spinal injuries, anything that might cause you pain, any neck pain, then don't do this. Just stay wiggling. Do whatever your body needs right now. But if you're able to, you can slowly move into a plough position. So we're going to hold ourselves, push against the floor, and lower ourselves down. So slowly again, so you can see, we're going to press our hands on the floor and we're going to bring our feet over our heads. But if you can't go that far, just stay here and support your back. Keep your head straight, your neck long at the back, and just support your lower hips. If you're able to go right over, then you can. Otherwise, just stay here. Toes pointing down to the ground. Give you a nice juicy stretch at the back of your legs. Take a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, lower yourself down gently to the floor. At this stage, it is over to you. So now listen to your body. See what you feel like. Do you need a stretch? Do you need a stretch to the side? Where do you need to move to in order to loosen your body and transition and get yourself ready for Yoga Nidra? I look forward to seeing you in Yoga Nidra.